Alright, I think we should be live. There's probably a delay, so just waiting for the phone. Alright, I did a lot of grind yesterday, as you might already be able to see. I got nearly all the storage out of the create storage system, which by the way did crash on me yesterday, one more time, but gladly was only one of them, so I mean, and it seemed fine afterwards, so I didn't have to roll back, but that scared me. So yeah, I broke the entire system. There are a few items I have not transferred yet, but they're on separate chests, like vanilla chests, and everything else is in here. So yeah, we're fine. We're fine now, but yeah, I really need to. I don't know why it corrupts so often. I feel like it most close to happening again. They might want to fix that. I feel like something's wrong there. Some compatibility issue or something else. Maybe it's Create itself. I mean, it is new and all, so like I don't blame them. I know mod stuff like getting mod packs working is hard for some reason. But yeah, we're using all this now. Like either stream schedule, yeah, I know it's a short stream again. Secondary channel doesn't really have a stream just schedule, to be honest. So yeah, hello there, Ame. But yeah, it doesn't really have a schedule. I just wanted to stream a little bit in the morning, cause I go back to work today, sadly. But yeah, it doesn't really have a schedule. Alright, a few things I wanted to do, and probably just that, to be honest, because I don't want to spend too much time. In fact, I should be gone by hopefully seven and a half, something like that. So yeah, I figured to turn this into crafting terminals, you might already be able to see, and it works for the turning Ferium into other stuff instantly, like stacks. So I want to turn this entire thing into Supremium, or at least try. And there's also these unidentified things, which they tell me to Control T, but I have no idea how this works, so I just want to look at it. So yeah, I got a whole bunch of these, unidentified something. I don't know what they do, so we'll see. Alright, welcome to tutorial of Apothic World Tiers. In this tutorial, learn about the new World Tier system. What the heck? How to progress through it. Click next to skip tutorial. What is this? World Tiers. World Tiers are a progression system for Apotheos. Unlocking and activating new world tiers will raise the difficulty of the game, but also increase the quality of loot that you find in the world. Hover over World Tiers icon to see the unlock requirements and click it to focus on an unlocked one. Can I go back though? That's the question. This is the name of the selected world tier as well as short description of the tier. This is the difficulty of select a world tier. Selected. Can I select then? Higher difficulties mean stronger mobs but also better rewards. So it's like the Genshin world level. What the heck? At world tier, frontier and above, Apothic invaders will begin to spawn in your world. What the heck is an Apothic invader? This button shows you detailed information including buffs and debuffs for both players and mobs. Oh, players as well. And drop changes for each rarity and gem purity. If you aren't sure what rarities and impurities are, see the Chronicle of Shadow. Activate select the world tier if it's not already active. Automatically activate world tier Avon. For all other world tiers, you need to return here and activate them yourself. Okay, how do I unlock the next one? So like Control T then, activate it. Oh, there's something here. Frontier. Oh, you can change then. I've unlocked Frontier already. I can go back, that's good. If I find it like it's a little bit too much of a hassle to fight stronger mobs, I can always go back. Because I mean stronger mobs and better loot. I might be more prepared for it, but it's still annoying at times. So I want the option to go back and forth. Off topic, but yeah, I'm gonna like 7 days to recover. Is this about the thing you mentioned yesterday, like before you went? And you have like 7 days? What do you mean? So like you're going to be recovering for 3 to 7 days or something else? I hope you're okay though. I don't know what happened. I wish you a good recovery though. Equip and common chest plate. That's it. I have one right here, I think. World tier ascent. Begin your ascent to power. Venture forth into the dangerous world. Okay. Yes. It's either 3 7 days or way longer. What the heck? That doesn't sound good. I hope it's 7 days then. I think I can kind of see like what you meant by a bad day though. I guess that was coming. Probably some medical stuff or something, but either way, I hope you do recover soon. I'm wishing you the best then. Oh, just play your augments. More experience gained. This is it. This is good. I need that actually. But monsters get armor apparently. Rare leggings, rare helmet. I think rare is blue. Alright, let's just check out what... Oh, wait. It was unidentified. Now it has something. I guess because it was just a world tier stuff. I mean, some of these are pretty damn good. Like, look at this. 225 luck. Sorry. Doesn't give speed. Max mana armor. Max mana is from the enchant, I think. Doesn't all, it gives less speed. So I think we get rid of all these items. We don't want them. And I'll keep those 3. I don't need that either. I'll keep those 3 honestly. The shovel we also don't need. I mean, it's a golden shovel, so these 3 can go in the system. Wait. Alright, I gotta put these in because my system already ran out of space though. The thing is, this thing had 1040 with just 2 essences stacks, so I know I'm not gonna have enough space. So we're gonna have to do this in parts, but let's begin. I think the easiest way to do this is get my magnet. And we can begin doing this. Actually, there is a much easier way. Let me just store all that. Pipe. Upgrade. Item pipe. And we'll need all this here. And the wrench. I probably have it here. Also, are you like home or still elsewhere? Because of what happened? How much did that like occupy? Wait, what? Oh no, it went into another one. Oh, it's going into my 65k one. That's good though. I mean, it means more space. Also, I've been wondering, can I do a little something? I'm gonna test something. Because, I mean, this might be useful later on as well. I need an ME terminal. Because... Oh, right, I put it here. Home recovery? I see. At least you get to probably do stuff. I don't know how much you can do, but yeah. Hope you can recover well then. Glass cables. What I'm thinking is, can I connect 2 terminals to the same storage? That way I could access it from over here. That's kind of my idea. If I connect it here, can I still access the entire system? And take stuff out and in? Like, say, there's this ancient debris. Same ancient debris over there. I mean, it should work normally, I think. Yep, you can access it from both sides now. So that means I'm closer to my Inferium storage. And I can just do this, turn around, and do that. Because we got a lot to transport here. Full inventories. And my legs almost cannot move. That's not... I'm guessing it's because it's still in recovery. I barely can even... What the heck? Was it like a surgery or did something like really bad happen? Because it sounds like you definitely need to recover a lot, alright? I hope we can recover well though. That sounds like a lot and very painful probably. Yeah, surgery, I see. Type of stuff. Alright. That stuff though. Wishing you the best then. Hopefully can walk again normally soon as well. So 38,000. How are my ME drives looking? That one still has space, surprisingly. Alright, I'm gonna keep going then. I think we might have enough space for everything. Also, don't I have like 11k elsewhere? Hold on. I thought I did have like a few more thousand elsewhere. I think it might have been on this backpack. So never mind. Oh my god, there's a lot. But it should be worth it. Because I had so much Inferium, but there was no way I could actually craft all these manually. Because it took forever. So now that problem should be solved. I can't autocraft it yet, but I can craft it very fast, so I don't need autocrafting at this stage. Most annoying mobs aside from Creeper. Actually, Creepers are very easy to deal with now. Let me show you something. Because it's kind of interesting. But most annoying mob, like vanilla mob, I mean, definitely the Warden. Because I'm scared of it. But now I can kill the Warden in this mod pack. But, you know, in vanilla, the Warden, I'm scared of ancient cities. Besides that, honestly, I don't know. Oh, wait, blazes. Whenever I'm trying to bridge in the nether, they're annoying. If there's a fortress nearby, I can never bridge properly in vanilla because of them. I gotta like build like bridges with like walls and stuff and be very careful. Otherwise I get burned and eventually die. So I'd say blazes. In vanilla, that is. In modded, I don't know, to be honest. But here's the thing with creepers here. They're running away from me. It's because I have this thing here called kitty slippers. And they basically make creepers run away. Feline traits, so creepers run away from cats, and now they run away from me. It's also why whenever one of those wolves spawn from my enchantments, I know they're supposed to protect me, but they attack any hostile mobs, including creepers, and then the creepers explode. So I always have to take down the wolf whenever they spawn, because otherwise they're definitely gonna go after a creeper. Yeah, look at this. What the heck? But yeah. Don't need stone. Hold up. Alright, we are nearly done. So in the meantime, I think it's a good time to try out the modular router. Alright, so what the modular router does, and this one I know because I watched the farm video for Mystical Agriculture, and I know they used it, and I know there's upgrades, but I don't know how the upgrades work, so that's the one thing I want to figure out. Is they supposedly transport items from one place to another, like wirelessly kind of thing. So we'll start with that, and then we'll see what we do with it. I think I should be able to craft it with my storage system. Should have the stuff here. So modular router. So I could have, like, for example, the Inferium in my farm be teleported to like the storage drawer over there. I think that should work. So all we need is this, which I don't have paper. So we make paper. So we don't have sugar cane. We make sugar cane. And we don't have essence. Nah, essence I do have. Is there nothing I can do? 64 instantly. Now that we have that, we should be able to make paper. And I'm gonna make a whole bunch of these. I mean, I'm sure they'll be used. Apparently I can't. Oh, because paper isn't in the system yet. There we go. Now that I have a whole bunch of those, I'm gonna... Oh, it gives you 4, so I don't need to make more crafts. So modular routers. So let's say I place one of them here. And I want this to receive redstone mode. Okay, there's more to this than I thought. Alright. Is there some kind of channel? What the heck? Hold on. I'll just read the guide, as I should, honestly. Because otherwise, we're not going to get anywhere. Logistics mod is also the router, so make one. How do I make like a receiver and a center, or whatever that called? So the buffer is a single item slot in the router where items will come and go through. And it will need redstone signal for most modules to work. Okay. Modules. Determine the action the router performs. Okay, so they can make the router pulls items. Oh, so that's how it works. Okay. And put items into chests, or even both. And much more. Routers themselves, multiple can be solved. Filtering and upgrades can go into the modules themselves. Is there like channels or something? Because how do I know where they're gonna send? Kitty, like that Vocaloid song. Yes. And it's a commission for We Escape to Survive. Yeah, exactly. And it's a Mizuki mention. Mizuki. Yeah, I mentioned Mizuki. So basically, conclusion is that Mizuki makes creepers run away. That is a conclusion we can take out of that. I'm so frustrated to type properly. I'm sorry to hear. It probably must be really hard for you. I hope you do recover very soon. Don't worry, like I understand with typos. If I don't understand something, I'll ask. So it's okay, don't worry. What the? Who are you? I've never seen this show up. You receive trade offer. Oh no. Why is it the trade offer meme? Like what? And why is it shooting? Why is it selling cannons? Should I trust him? I don't know if I trust him. Look, at least get away from my modules, okay? I'll trade with you, but get away from my storage. You sound shady. I hope that cannonball doesn't explode on me. Yes, get away. Get away from my storage. Let me see, like, can I get a cannon? Oh, it's a normal trade. You're not gonna... So I can get more cannonballs. There's a rope arrows. Okay. Interesting. A rope. I'll get like 8. Bombs. Blue bombs. I don't need fireworks. Okay, thank you. Can I pick you up? No. I wonder, because I've never seen this guy spawn. He might be rare, so... No, 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 go in there. Don't make me do it elsewhere. Oh my god. Can I do this? No. Can I do this? I don't even know what this does. Oh my god. How are you still... There we go. Alright, I hope he doesn't respawn. Because if your trades do reset, I am looking forward to trading with you more. Not like you have a choice, but... So... Let me see. Cannonball. I'm guessing you would need a cannon to shoot it, right? Or, yeah, you need a cannon. But the bombs, I've tried these before, so I know how they work. You just throw it. It doesn't do explosive damage. Like, it does damage, but it doesn't actually explode the area. But yeah. And the blue bombs are, like, stronger ones. And they have a delay. So, yeah. The cannon I've never seen, though. So I can place it. I have trajectory. Interesting. So I'd say I want a delay of like a degree, not 90, like 40. Put a cannonball in. And I need a gunpowder, I think. And then it would shoot. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna take it for now though. Do you have a dream house to build? Or you're just happy with anything? Like in Minecraft, or I mean like IRL? I mean not build, but buy. If you mean in IRL, I mean I'm fine with where I live, to be honest. Especially since, well, it's the house is already paid, so I don't have to pay rent. I still would have to pay electricity and all that, and I like the house in a good location, which is relatively close to Lisbon. But not in Lisbon, thank God, because that's awful. That's awful. But yeah, in Minecraft, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have a main base, which might still not be permanent. Who knows? If I keep this world going, assuming it doesn't corrupt or anything, I probably even the main base will not be my main base forever. But I do have not really an idea of the base itself, but an idea of the location, which I can show you soon. Let me just deal with that boss that spawned. Where did he spawn? I haven't seen this spawn yet. Interesting. Actually, I have, but not the ones that glow and like give you a notification. Because those seem to usually... I mean, I've seen them in other mod packs, but they haven't been spawning until now. Which makes me wonder if it's because of the world tier. It's the same mod. I've seen this mod before. But I feel like something changed with the world tiers here, because this was not here as far as I know. So this is a rare shovel. Plus 1 existing level to fortune, durability, plus luck, mining efficiency, and mining speed. Okay. I mean, wait, it's also, is it diamond? If it's diamond, I could upgrade this. I don't know if it keeps the stats though. I'll check it later. For now, I'll just store it. Alright, anyways, back to modular routers. Let's see. Oh, right, a location. Hold up, before I forget. Also, I like this item, because it can do this. But yeah, this is my starter base. But my main base, I have an idea of where I want to build it, and it is right here. I'm already clearing out some space and making it a little bit flatter on this area. I want to keep this hill, but I don't know what I want to do with it yet. We might eventually, you'll probably need to clear out this place. But this island right here is going to probably be where my main base is. In fact, the laboratory, which was just where I'm testing mods, like right now, earlier that we were at, is right over here where this train line is. The train line's underground. You can enable and disable it, by the way, so that's really nice. I put this here on purpose in mind because then I can connect my main base over to my old base, starter base, to my main base with the train. That's one of my ideas. So the lab's in the way, kinda. But this is where I'm gonna build it for now. And it's relatively close to starter base because I want to make this into a more like, more buildings and all that. Make it look like some sort of, I'd say a town at least. I wouldn't say a city. That's a little bit too much, but a town or something in this area. So I can do just more builds and stuff, which I'm kind of bad at and I don't have much motivation to do, but I like doing. So that's kind of a conflicting thing. Like I want to make more builds, but at the same time, I'm very slow with getting motivation or even ideas for it. So yeah. So you can see I got rid of the storage system. The only thing left is this, because it's taking iron from there, but it's not a system anymore, so it should be fine. But yeah, and if you mean in MC, that's my current idea. Besides that, I'm not sure yet. If I add another base or something, it might be in a different area. I don't know, to be honest. But that base is gonna be my main base for probably a long time, at least. So yeah. Did I bring my backpack? No. Like just watch YouTube or something for builds. Yeah, I do watch a lot of YouTube, and now currently I'm watching a series, Just Create, and I mean the people there do really good builds. The issue is more like replicating those ideas, but I'll figure it out. You know what? I have improved over time. I used to do just cubes with with basic windows like the default ones. Couldn't do anything else, like, which I know, by the way, my starter base is unfinished. I want to do a roof, but again, I want to, but I don't want to because there's other things I want to do more. And okay, continuing on, but yeah, that's ongoing. But yeah, I'll do them eventually though. But I do like seeing cool builds and stuff, and I want to make them. So yeah, and I think I have improved over time. I mean, not that much. I'm not good. I'm not saying I'm good. I'm not. But compared to how I was, I'd say it's an improvement. So my main base, best base so far is probably in my vanilla world. It's nothing great, but you know what? I'm kind of proud of it. It turned out alright. Has a little balcony, made out of tough. It's still like a square, but it has a lot of like decorations on the outside, like texture. To not make it sound like just a flat wall. So it has a lot more details with some trapdoors and stuff. So like I like how that turned out. And this one, honestly, my main base isn't much. Like the interior is better than the outside. Hold on, let me just do the routers first. The polar one. Actually, no, the polar one it should be to take items out, right? And then we can go back. But I think you've probably seen it inside of my house. There's 2 floors, but that's basically it. There's a center module and extractor module. The center module will move items in the router's buffer slot into another inventory. So yes, we need to put this back at the base. Back at the farm, I mean. It's a bow and an arrow. Oh. Okay. Or a piston. I think I have a piston. If I don't, I'm gonna make one. Range 8, range 20. Oh. We gotta get the Mark III one, I think, because otherwise we're not gonna be able to send it that far away. Okay, so we craft it like this. Missing items, of course we are. But we can make a stack of pistons. 44, I guess. I need more wood. But then we do this. I want to get a Mark II. It's just an ender pearl. Okay, that's easy. And a Mark III. I need an ender chest. Okay, that should work to send items. And I need to receive, right? Send a module Mark 1. Mark 1 will only move items into inventories on the same XYZ axis as the router. And with a direct line of sight. If there's a block in the way, the Mark 1 sender will not send. Okay, I hope that changes. Does it need a direct line of sight or the same XYZ axis? We'll have to be in the same dimension though, unless you have... You have what? Doesn't worry about XYZ's line of sight or dimension as long as the inventory is in the same Minecraft world as you can move items into it. Heck, I'm not even sure if the inventory has to be in the game of Minecraft to send to. Oh, can I set it over to I don't know. I know it's a joke, but what? Alright, but now I need a way to take it on my backpack. No, sorry, storage drawer. The polar module, there it is. It's the opposite of the standard pull times for inventories in the router's buffer. The inventory has to be adjacent to the router. This is a Mark 1 though. It's a sticky piston. Okay. Do I have that? No. Can I make it? Yes, gladly. Oh, well, 3 of them, but that's enough. When you have a motivation to do everything except building, just like me, for real, for real. Yeah. So you have that too. Sometimes you struggle with motivation. But yeah, honestly, yeah. And then there's some times where I just get oddly active and actually can be productive for once. But that only lasts for a bit, and then I'm back to like, oh, I can't do that, I guess. So yeah, it's an issue. Now there is a Mark 3, right? Huh. We might have a problem here. Is there really no Mark 3? How am I supposed to, you know, get the items? Do I need to go to a player module? The router giveth and the router taketh. Okay, do we need to use ancient English for this? This module is helpful for builders. Honestly though, the quest writers, whoever writes this quest, sometimes they can be funny. Cause let me show you something. I think it's on all the mod pack. On here, for example. No, it's in another one. Oh right, quantum weapons. I think it was the quantum weapons description. If we go into weapons, where's the weapon list? Oh, there it is. I think. Quantum sword. No. This is just a damage description. Okay, I don't know where it was. I know there was something they... Oh, there it is. Quite literally invincible, nothing can even do damage. Currently you need to upgrade netherite armor with a quantum upgrade, and your friends in the ATM team are working to make that recipe harder. And you can't do anything to stop it, so yeah. They do this like very often, stuff like this. Sometimes they do edit the mods and how you get items. So there's some balancing stuff. Alright, so how am I gonna solve this? Let me read the modular router page. I need it to be far away. The mod is helpful for builders and mines. Can be set up sending items from its buffer to inventory. Take items from inventory into its buffer. Perfect for strip mining. I would take all your cobble and deep slate in your inventory, put in the trash can. That is such a great idea. I'm making this. I guess we are not getting the router set up today, but I want to test how it works at least. So we're not, since I don't know how to send from distance, I'm sure I'll figure that out. What I'm gonna do instead is just do a little test, just to see how it works. But I mean, it's not gonna be from that far away. So then we are just gonna take the routers and use it on the player stuff. I guess we learned something, but let me do a little test. So I need an inventory, which I clearly don't have. Wait, I do. But I don't, because I'm gonna need the... Wait, what? Where did my... Oh, it must have been picked up by the magnet. Got it. My drawer. It's probably here. Well, whichever one has a magnet. What? Oh. There it is. Now I'm gonna need just any other storage. I mean, this one will suffice for now. Actually, I could take just the netherite backpack. Yeah. Alright. Let's do slash home. Yeah, the most annoying fandom is in our opinion. Genshin fandom. It's so bad, honestly. Like, I get it. The game has a lot of issues, but people get so toxic. So I think the Genshin fandom takes the spot from me as the worst fandom, the most annoying fandom. Not to mention how easily they dismiss Honkai Impact lore and Honkai Gakuen 2. And then they keep spreading misinformation. And then they say, oh, but like, the game's not famous, so we don't have to play the game and we can keep spreading misinfo. And then they get toxic over every little detail. And then they review bomb Google Classroom. It's like, what? But yeah, I feel like they're the worst in my opinion. Like, I've seen a lot of fandoms say like, oh, like for example the Project Sekai fandom, like, oh, we're doomed, we're such a bad fandom. And then I'm like, you know what, yeah, there's issues here every now and then, but that's everywhere. But seeing Genshin fandom, like, I don't think Project Sekai is even closest to the most annoying fandom, quote unquote. Like, there's bad people in there, like 100%. But I think after seeing the Genshin fandom, that's, I think, might stay the worst forever. Maybe that's just my experience, but I mean, it's a lot of people's experience because I didn't even try to get involved. It was just literally everywhere. But yeah. It's when people don't know how to criticize like in a normal way and they start being extremely toxic about it and to every single person. And then they start review bombing and attacking different things for unrelated reasons. It's worse. Alright, so apparently I think I just put the modular router like here. Might need a redstone signal. And then we put it here. Put another modular router there. Sorry, not there. Go put it here. Alright, so that's done. Now I need the modules. If I put a sender module here, it should be sending stuff. Well, once I have the polar module here, will it work? Sorry, no, not that. Clearly it's not, but maybe we need redstone mode. Never? What if I put never? Does that mean I don't need redstone? I can just have it always active? Will it send now? Clearly not. Maybe we just need redstone. So we have this polar module. It should be close enough, I think. So let's try getting a redstone block here. Still not working. Does it have to be below? Like behind? No. Huh. What is echo mode? We're always run at normal speed. Okay, hold on. I need more info on this. How far away can it go? But only any inventory nearby. It has a range of 12. Are we too far away? Maybe that's the issue. Then again, I really see no point in using these if it has to be that close. Maybe there's something else that I haven't learned yet. So, storage drawer. Modular router. That has a pull-in module. It's not working as I thought it would. Oh, 32 phantom membranes. I don't think I have that. This is broken though. Scavenger 5. Yeah, bosses are starting to spawn for sure. Alright, do I have phantom membranes? I don't think I do, to be honest. Yeah. Alright. Insert Ultra Causing GGZ solo. Oh my god. I hate that. It happens so... Conveniently placed phantoms. How is that? But it's not gonna be enough. No, don't burn. I need looting. Stop running away. Would be nice if I got a phantom. Yeah, no, I didn't. A phantom spawn egg. Okay, we don't have enough regardless. He's gonna despawn eventually, so. Oh well, next time. Alright, back to this. So, what the heck do I do now? I mean, I got the texture module. If you know how the texture rail works, then this module will be explanatory for you. Is the router will emit the redstone signal, okay. Like many bunch of words you got, why not let routers do it for you? You can use a placer to place down yours, and then let an answer break your mind yours. So you can do that, okay. Feels useless though. Interesting to do, but the other one is an upgrade for it, so. Okay, you know what? I give up. Let's just make the player module, because that sounds good. A router give. Okay, I just need to make it, right? So it's the two things we just crafted. So since we're scrapping that idea, I'm just gonna take these. We'll use them as crafting materials. And I suppose we also no longer need this, as well as this. Okay. Now the player module would sure be useful. Let's see. With the skeleton skull, just a diamond chestplate and a diamond element, easy. Let's go to the laboratory. Put that in the system. We'll need to craft some armor here. Player module. Oh, wait a second. There we go. And there's multiple stuff you could do here. Wait. Wait a second. I just realized something. I'm gonna have to craft one of these again. Is that my problem? Oh my god, I figured it out. I should have figured it out earlier. I think I figured it out. You know what? I still wanted to craft that, so I guess we'll just make another one. I think I figured it out. Send a module Mark 3, but it still does. I don't know how to carry through a distance because there's no polar module Mark 3. Polar upgrade. Oh, but it's a completely different mod, so never mind. It's not the same thing. Still, I mean, we can test that out, I suppose, if it works that way. We're gonna want some Inferium probably, so we can probably whitelist it. Well, yeah, we still gotta craft all that. Let's go slash all. Alright, I think it will work this time. So I'm gonna try without redstone blocks first. So, we need to set up our little things, is what I'm getting. Your item component data. The module will not run if the filter matches. Oh. Will allow the module to run. Oh, wait a second. No, I think it still won't work because that was a blacklist, not a whitelist. So there's no reason why this shouldn't work. In theory. But you know what? Sure, let's try. Let's still try. I'm gonna do the same exact thing here. Make it a whitelist. But I don't think it will work because Yeah, no. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I just don't know. Let's try the player module instead. Firstly, we need a little place to store stuff. We'll need a module. We'll need player module, and it's taking stuff out already. But it's not going down. Does it need something like a polar module? Can I have like it drop also stuff into my inventory? Like it's clearly working, kinda. Wait, I think these modular routers have the stuff in them. Yeah. So if I give it a pull. Okay, there must be a way to have it put into storage. Maybe that's the problem. What is the extruder? Place some blocks. Place the blocks. Yeah, we don't want that. Placer distributor. Sending of the center mode. Instead of sending one inventory, I'll send to multiple that are selected. Send to multiple modes. I see. Actually, I wonder something. I'm gonna need to stop this for a moment. If I put it to whitelist, now this shouldn't take anything, right? Yeah. Okay. Now if I put two things in here, three actually. Cobblestone, cobble deep slate, the normal one. Where's the normal cobble deep slate? There it is. And netherrack. Then it should only take out those items, right? And now I need a void module. To void an item means to delete it. Any items that come into the router will be deleted forever. Recommended using filters for this one. Yeah, definitely will. So blank module and a bucket of lava. Imagine I mess up and my entire inventory, including my vibranium sword and everything, gets deleted. Show you what happened. I mean, we should test with some cobblestone. Oh yeah, I forgot I no longer have this here. We should test with some cobblestone to see exactly what happens. I got train stuff here, but I don't have a train yet. Alright, so I'm gonna want a bucket of lava to make the module, as well as some cobblestone, cobble deep slate, just for a little test. Slash home. Yeah, it's deleting the stuff. Once I place a void module in there, it should just delete those. But I'm also going to configure the void module just in case. We want a whitelist, and we want to place cobblestone, cobble deep slate, and netherrack in there. Oops, not that. So now, if I place that it should delete the cobblestone, right? In theory. It's still not working. It should though. What? Wait, it's empty? Now it should work, I hope. Yeah, it's voiding it. I don't know why it didn't save it before. Okay, let me just edit the netherrack in, because I do also want to void that. Okay, is it saved? It is. Okay. Boom. Now it should start voiding it. Now the other thing I can do, is there a way to upgrade to speed this up? Because this is kind of slow, to be honest. So that's the void module. This is the player module. That does sound useful. Now I need a speed. Is there some kind of... Oh, there it is. Range up, augment. Oh, you can increase the range. Maybe the other one will be useful once I figure out how the heck it works. Pickup delay, XP vacuum augment, stack augment, regulator, fast pickup, speed upgrade. So, wow, that's something. Okay, let's go home first. I mean, to my laboratory. But, I mean, that it has my entire storage, so I suppose it's practically a home now. And I really should just carry that with me to the place where I usually test the mods. Just wanted to come out here because of that thing, the farm. So if I do this, it should go into my backpack with all the details, I believe. It should be all still in there. Take my backpack. And let's go. Imagine if I fail the jump. Okay. So place that in there. Is it still working? Yeah, it has the stuff. It's voiding my cobble deep slate. That's great. Now let's get some speed upgrades in this. Will it work if I'm in a different dimension? I wonder. The mining dimension I'm talking about. Speed upgrade. That one. Alright, so we want to make this. And we can do that easily. Okay, I'm gonna make 16. I don't know how many you need. What's the maximum of upgrades you can get? And then we're clearly missing an item. We're missing gunpowder. That's okay. Wait, can I spawn a creeper? Do I have a creeper spawner with me? No, but we do have a creeper spawn egg. And we should definitely have a spawner. Now I wanna put this somewhere safe where I hope mobs don't spawn. I'll take a zombie one. Because if they attack me and a wolf spawns, the wolf can attack the creeper and the creeper explodes and it's a freaking disaster. So let's put somewhere where mobs wouldn't spawn, like right here. Put a zombie spawner, change it to creeper. Creepers don't harm me, so. Go on. The mega torch shouldn't affect you from that far. And it only affects natural spawns. Hold on, I do want to place the mega torch, otherwise things are gonna start spawning all over the place. Oh my god, I should probably buff this spawner or something. Oh, there it is. I know you're gonna run. For gunpowder. Should really make a mob farm, honestly. Seven. Look at them running. What the heck? Creepers have never been so harmless. 12, okay, and a creeper trophy. Here's a fun thing you can do with trophies, by the way. It looks like that, right? But you can increase the size to a real size. Or you can make it bigger. You can make a giant creeper statue if you want. Alright, I believe that's enough. We can break it. Not with that though. I guess we'll leave it here because we don't have a supreme pickaxe with us, and that's the thing that is supposed to. I need a silk touch, otherwise the spawner breaks, and I don't want it broken. Let's go back. We'll just leave that spawner there for now. Alright, we have the resources. $45. That's probably gonna be more than enough forever. Alright, so now if I give it a speed upgrade, how many can I do? Looks like 5. Wait, can I only... Oh, they stack like that. Okay. So if I decide to get... Okay, that's relatively fast, but honestly, I feel like I should have 64 here, but it will technically start voiding all my cobblestone. That's great. And what I can do while mining is make it so there is a block list which will not send items here, but a cobblestone and cobble deep slate and netherrack, and it should basically not magnet items, and it will send them into the void basically instead, assuming it works between dimension. So cobble deep slate and netherrack. And everything else will be magneted. So if we go to the mining dimension, it's still working for now. It's still working. So I can mine this. It should go into my inventory, yeah. Everything else gets picked up by that. See, all those ores are getting picked up, except the netherrack, and it should be deleted soon. No, it'll mine for a little bit. To see how it works and if it works properly, but it should be working. Okay, I want to test it with netherrack. Yeah, it still needs netherrack as well. Alright, it works perfectly. Let's head back. Wait, Alright, think that's all I'm gonna test for now. I couldn't figure out how to work with that, but also the range. I mean, if it has limited range for me, it's not really what I'm looking for. I believe there is a better item that I've used before that I might want to use again. Let me just store all this though that I don't need. I will keep this over here at least. I'll probably need to disable it though. I don't want it working all the time, just when I go mining. Is there a dimensional chest? There is. This thing is probably what I'm gonna use instead. And it does exactly the same as what I thought the routers would do, which they probably do. I don't know if there's a way to make it unlimited though, but this can. So we can easily craft this. So 8, I'm gonna make it 16 because I need 2 of these. Two-dimensional cores. Need solid ones. Two-dimensional chests. And this should basically... Do I still have that? Yes, I do. But the issue is I will need pipes for this. Let's put a dimensional chest here. Frequency 1. I want to give it a pop upgrade for sure. Oh. Phantom spawn egg. We got it. Is the thing still there? Hold up. Is that guy still there? No, he's gone. The wandering trader. Because now we could technically get infinite phantom stuff. And in fact, I think I'm gonna do it right now. Oh, I think we're gonna get a little bit of an infestation problem though. Because I left a block in there. Oh yeah, about the most annoying mobs. I forgot the actual most annoying one. In vanilla especially. Phantoms. Forgot to mention that. I just remember they exist. And they're so annoying. Especially when when you're just trying to chill and then a phantom comes to interrupt you. And in modded I can fly. Without flying, these things are an absolute pain. I need an item pickup thing. Which I already removed it. Wait, it's over there. Right. Gonna need this. I wonder if I can also send put this in a dimensional chest. Advanced item collector. Could have a decent range. Turn off the magnet. Might want to get rid of the phantoms that are still here, otherwise they might cause problems spawning. Now if I enable the spawner, they're not being picked up by the item collector. Are they still the items here? I mean, did they die? I might die from this. No, they're not dying, which is a problem. Oh my god, now getting out of here will be hard. So now I know what the problem is. How the heck do I fix it? Can mashers be placed on the wall? I can also come here with a warden, with the phantoms and do those, I suppose. But I gotta try to. But we're gonna have a little bit of trouble doing that if I can't get out. It's working. Now they're all gonna escape, but it's okay. I gotta break the fans. Okay. Now let's patch that hole. Can I place it on the walls? I can! I think this is the way to go. I just need some more of these, and I can fix my problem. Now they should all be accessible by the other thing as well. So let's go there real quick. Dimensional chests are basically inner chests, but they can interact with the world. And you have multiple frequencies, so it's actually multiple inner chests in one. So it is super useful. And of course you can use it to transport items long distances. Instead of using the routers thingies, I'm just gonna use those. I've used them before and they're pretty good. Alright, so I need more mashers, which I don't remember how you do them. Okay, iron swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hope that's enough. Also need oh god. 1, 2, 3. You know what, I might as well just fill up my entire inventory with iron swords. There we go, problem solved. Alright. I need multiple iron spikes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I make 3 of these? What do we run out of? Oh. 2. Wait, what's the next problem? Oh, I need more iron swords. Boom. 3 mob mashers. I will need some more redstone blocks. Let's go home. The issue is I think I do need to AFK here for this to work. I don't know how to fix that. I'm sure there's a way, but I don't know how. Make the fans work. Wait a second, not yet, not yet. I do need to get in there and place the mashers. So don't make them work yet. Now they're gonna work this time in a different way, which is on the wall. So I'm gonna want redstone blocks across here. Now if I place, where's the one I already have? 4 mob mashers like this. They will definitely get out through the roof if I don't fix that. They're all activated. Now do this. Gotta fix them spawning outside. Kept me having that. Oh my god, the damn phantom infestation. I think it's because they can't spawn outside, isn't it? I did it again. I just want to take a look at the spawner. You know what, this works well enough. I think it's working, but we might have a little bit of a problem to fix later. Yeah, they can spawn outside. Oh my god. Nope, we have a problem to fix now. The issue is I don't know how to decrease the max number. I need my supreme pickaxe. Not home. Laboratory. I have all my stuff in there for now. Apparently not. Is it one of these? Yes. Alright. Silk touch? Yes. Because I have an activation range, a spawn range of 14, and I will need to change that, but I don't know how. Hold on. Apothec spawners. How do I change the conditions to lower it? Activation range is something. But we want spawn range. Smaller the area, cheaper the factory. Okay, but I want to decrease it. Hold on. Apotheosis is how to decrease spawn range. Because I can only increase it by when I right click. Wait, is it quartz? Opposite. Oh, quartz in the half hand. Okay, it all makes sense now. Alright, we can do that easily. So I just take some quartz. And what's the block to decrease spawn range? Pistons. Which I happen to have in my laboratory, I think. So if I go ahead and do Get some pistons. Get my phantom spawner. This will definitely spawn some phantoms inside, but okay. There we go. They're already starting. And do this and this. Control for stats. Yeah, I'm decreasing it. Great. I can make it spawn range 1. Now they will only spawn right next to the spawner, which is what I want. I gotta make a spawner. Oh my god. Alright, let's go on a murder spree, I guess. Okay, now can we also remove the AI? Ignore players with another star. I can make them silent with a piece of wool. Echoing. Shards, especially this one. Any mouse one will have the loot they have dropped multiplied. What? I mean, heck yes. So an echo shard, another star, and we want a max entities thing as well. She can increase its gas tiers. Alright, so let's try this out at our spawn thingy, otherwise we're gonna have to deal with a lot of them. What about the no AI thing? No AI, it's a chorus fruit. Wait, I should have gotten it first. You know what, let's just test out the other ones first and then we'll get the chorus fruit. I think they already ignore players because they're not attacking me. Alright, place it somewhere around here, sure. They'll only spawn on the exact block. Now max entities is 6, which we want to change that to a lot more. But first we also want to get rid of their sounds, which I think I got a wool. This is for ignore factory ready. Disable the need for nearby players for a spawner. Oh, so now this will always spawn regardless of whether I'm nearby or not. Want to drop? Oh my god, we gotta. I can increase the max entities, which will get a lot more chaotic. Ignores players, it's players nearby, and we got echoing 1. Wait, there's more echoing? Oh god, I got a piece of wool. Get the noise out of here, cause what the heck? We got some string. Should I play any string here? Yeah. That is loud. Okay, and I will need echo shards, but we'll do that later because it seems there's echoing 1, so there must be echoing 2, I'm assuming. Quiet down. Ignores players and silent. Now these ones are not silent yet, but the new ones should be. Once I turn on the fans, they should all die and we'll get some new ones. Let's see if they're silent. Oh god, that's loud. Oh my god, this is OP though. Okay, once they all die, should all be silent? We can still hear them fly though. But everything else is silent. They're still dying. But it's silent. There we go. Much quieter. Now, what is that with echoing? I can increase it? Let me try to get my echo shards. I'm gonna get, I mean, eventually another spawner in, but for now we'll just do that. We have plenty of spawners, so we can just put whatever in there. For example, Evoker. I seem to not have that one anymore. It's probably still elsewhere. Okay. But alright, the echo shards are one thing. The other thing I wanted to do is no AI, which is core shoots. So they can't do anything. They'll just stay immobile, not move, get dragged by the fans. Especially for the evokers, I definitely want this, because otherwise we're gonna have vexes all over the place. So I'm assuming it's probably one of those chests that I've not moved yet. Or have I really just lost my spawners? Looks like I might have lost my spawners. Unless maybe it's in one of those that I have not yet destroyed. Looks like it might be. So, activate my magnet. I'm gonna destroy the entire vault. Okay, that might have been a mistake, but yeah, that was definitely a big mistake. What am I gonna do with all this? Oh my god. Quickly slash just teleport to laboratory. I might have been a little big mistake. Wait a second, I can change the frequency here. Great idea. I'm never doing that again. I destroyed my temp pad. It's okay, we have another one over there. I'm gonna move that. Oh my god, seriously. Okay, break this. Emergency. Before the items despawn. I'm surprised the overflow didn't kick them out yet, because that can happen. Okay. We'll sort out the mess later. We gotta fix this ASAP. Otherwise we're gonna lose a lot of items. I don't know how many frequencies you have, but you better have a lot, because otherwise we're in trouble. Oh my god, what a mess. I made a big mistake, what the heck. I thought I had moved them all out, but it looks like I forgot. Yeah, I hadn't done this. No, I did for the others, the one in the storage system after a little crash. So I hadn't done this yet, so they still had a lot of items, way too many. How many frequencies do you even have? I'm glad it's still working. Oh, we got a lot of a mess. We gotta empty all these later. Now, I believe one of my frequencies should have my netherite backpack, right? Yes. Because we're gonna need that. 9. Oh, there's a lot of spawners. Oh my god. 10. I would like not to get all the items. I'm gonna need my important stuff in here. Otherwise it is definitely gonna get lost. I probably already lost, not lost, but just in the middle of this mess, which might take a while to repair, so preferably I'd rather avoid that. How do I have so many items? What the heck? I underestimated my inventory. We're probably running out of frequencies here. Is 16 the last one? I would guess it is. Wait. Oh. Wait. Oh, we're safe. Kinda. Nearly. Okay. And 16 is the last frequency, let me guess. No, there's still more. Anyways, these are public frequencies. Yeah, just realized, but it's okay. I'm in a single player world, anyways. All right. We did a little bit of a mess. I placed my backpack in one of these frequencies. I gotta find it now. But we fixed it in time. 15. Nope. 14. Nope. 13. Nope. 12. Nope. 11. There it is. That is all my important, well, nearly all my important items. I've lost my vibranium pickaxe in somewhere in there. But for now, let's just bring this chest home. Oh my god, bad mistake. Okay, we got the spawner, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I got a mess to solve. Yeah, I'm gonna put a evoker spawner in there, and it should give me a lot of items. And we do have the spawner back at home, so you should be able to just place this in here. And frequency 1. And once I clear up enough space, we should be fine. But yeah, we got other stuff to fix, it seems, including getting my temp pad. Oh my god. There it is. I do wonder if I can very quickly find an evoker spawner. Just place it in there. Oh, but I still need to get the ignore AI. Never mind, that can wait. Slash home. Wait, not that. Alright, so at least we fixed losing all the items in there. They should still be here, yeah. So we can fix this mess. Probably off stream, I'll fix that mess before the next one, hopefully. But one last thing I still wanted to do today. So before we end off, because we're spending way too much time than I originally planned. Do I still have the infusion crystal? Yes. Okay, so basically, I have tested it with that little prudentium I got over here. And it works to turn inferium directly into prudentium and all that, like in stacks, so it's way faster. So that is exactly what I want to do. Basically, see how many items I can get. And yeah. Wait, let me put that in there for now. Empty up my inventory. And let's see how much supremium I can get out of that. Look at how faster it is. I'm sure there's a faster way with autocraft, but this is still pretty good. Now, if I add more, no, I have to send it back, basically. I think I can send it back like this, right? Yeah. So now that's 2,400. And we'll keep doing this until we run out of inferium, which should be at like 15,000 kinda. So it'll be a few inventories of prudentium. That is so much faster than having to craft stack by stack. We can just click, spam click, and each click is a stack. I would have to put it in the crafting table because the JEI itself doesn't think I can craft more because I only have one infusion crystal, but the infusion crystal doesn't spend itself, so I can craft more, but it doesn't know. But this system does, which is very nice. We have 11,000 prudentium. That's all the prudentium I have. Now let's turn that into tertium, which will be a lot faster because I mean it's 4 times items less, but it should still give me plenty. A full inventory of tertium, that's insane. Two full inventories of tertium, and it's about to run out though. Yep. Alright, now for the Imperium, which will be less than an inventory, unfortunately. Let's see how much we get. Okay. That is still gotta be a lot of supremium though, right? 4 stacks and 50 supremium. That's insane. And if I want to craft, like, say, a stack of supreme apples, can I do that? Oh, I don't have golden apples. Wait. Can easily make a stack of those, though. Okay, I'm not gonna make a stack, but I am gonna make a lot. Say 20. And I'm gonna turn a stack of these into Imperium. Sorry, 4 stacks. I'll make 4 stacks of Imperium, which I can then use to make Imperium apples. The rest of them. So yeah, apples wise, strength too, by the way, and this gives a lot more stuff. And I think enchantments are also fine, so we can take on unobtainium soon. That's template. I think we're ready. And yeah, just gotta fix that mess. But I think we're gonna end it here though, because I also don't wanna do other stuff this morning, and I do have work in forts, and I wanna be more available as well. So yeah. Alright, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Ame, for coming to the stream. Hold up, we're getting a rude interruption. I don't have my vibranium sword. It's lost in the system somewhere. Sorry, but this thing will explode a nearby creeper if I don't kill it. Stop. So if there was any creeper here, I bet it was gonna go after it and it would explode. Okay. Anyways, thank you all for watching though. Thank you, Abe, for coming to stream as well. And I'll see you all on the next time. And peace.